Hi, Chef Anthony here from Dawn's Appliances. Today I'm in our Canonsburg location, and I'm going to go over some Napoleon grills, kind of give you an overview of the three here that we have in the showroom that really show you kind of, what are the bells and whistles and, what the difference is between these models when help choosing a grill. So let's go first here. Here's the Prestige. Here's the 500 series. Now, this one on the floor is a great one. We do offer a 3-burner one, a smaller unit, but we don't have it on the floor today. This is kind of the standard of what a family of 4 or 5 are buying and purchasing now. So you see the first thing we see is the S grates, and now this is a Napoleon feature you're really going to see throughout on these grills. The S grate has 2 big factors here. So it helps with ventilation, so in the wind and when you're outside, things like that, the S grate will actually help even that heat surface. And being that it's the S grate and it's not straight line grates, you can put smaller items on here without losing them. So hopefully you won't lose those little bit of veggies and things like that, or something that'll drop down that you would see in the in a straight line grate. In the back here, a lot of people use ceramic infrared burners. They actually use a flame burner, and it's already burned off, so they actually test it. So you see a nice great flame back here that aids in the cooking of using our rotisserie. So at this price point in the 500 series, you get the rotisserie on here, which is huge, and you don't need a plug. So you'll see that later on. I'll talk about it. So it just works on a battery pack, which is nice and convenient if you're using it and you need it to be mobile. So you're not going to keep it at the same station. You want to wheel it to the other side of the deck, things of that sort. Touching on over here, this is another Napoleon feature. This is the high sear zone, so that's really that ceramic burner that we talked about. So you get nice S grates again. These are not stainless, but in the upgraded model you will see stainless grates. But this is really where you want to put that high sear on your steaks, on your tomahawk steaks, burgers, things like that. You want to get a crisp char on, and it's great that it's on the side because, being the chef, I like that it's not a dedicated on the inside. So, you have a dedicated place just to sear and then add into the side. Other than that, these are backlit knobs, which we love. Blue when they're cool, red when they're hot. You're going to see that throughout the Napoleon line, which I love that feature. I feel like it's great, and it looks really cool at night. So we'll put the head down on this one. They have the dial here. This will be signature Napoleon on every one to say, what's our smoking range, what's our high searing range. So they really do a good job explaining everything to you. So the step up is the Prestige Pro. So you're going to see, it's still the same look, but a lot more features, a little bit more fine finish on here too. So still, again, great S grates here. We talk about, the great, the backlit burner, rotisserie, but now up here in the top corners we have lighting. So if everybody says once you have lighting in a grill or like a dishwasher or something like that, you can't go without it. So this is great for you all around grillers that want to grill at night and things like that too, or if you want to go nice and low and do some smoking and things like that. There is a insert tray here. Napoleon has actually a ton of useful accessories too. So if you think along the lines of what more can I do in my grill, Napoleon will really give you that option. They have great cutting boards, but they have a nice big stone here that you could actually put coals on and do some smoking and do some different aspects other than just grilling. So think about that. Once again, the upgraded version here, you're going to see these just like little rails right here. This is good to hold your tools, hold towels, things like that. You get it on both sides of this grill. That's an upgraded feature, and you actually get the workstation. So it gives you a nice grilling chart of the food, the grill setting, time, and an internal temp. If you're the newbie, and they give you another sticker for that too. But they give you a work tub and a cutting board here, so you could actually chop your stuff, go right into the grill, or hold your chicken or your meats or things that you don't want to be handling in the grill. But they give you that great basket right here. I think this is excellent. I mean, you can't have more storage, especially when you're out on the grill, you're far away from the kitchen, things of that sort. High sear burner again on this one. Now that was I talking about before. Now this is all stainless. This works really well too. This is a nice conductor of heat, and it all depends. It's all preference at that point. Whatever you like is kind of different. Here, you see that rail again right here to hold items. So this one, will have a stronger rotisserie and things like that. This does need plugged in. This Prestige Pro Series, so it's not run on a battery pack. like the 500 series. So you will need, keep that in mind, and we'll need plugged in to be used, okay? So next one, these are backlit again. You're gonna see the same knob, same kind of circumference. All this next one is a prestige. This is the Phantom, and I love this. I think more grills should be in this, black matte color. It has the nice red, racing gauge they call it. So isn't that it's another cool piece? So we open this up, and you're going to see, and this is really what I wanted to touch on, the accessories. So this is really where you'd heat up your, charcoal briquettes, put your smoking wood and things like that on, and you lift all these grates up and put it down there, and you could really use this as part of a smoking area. So think about the versatility, when you're investing in one of these grills in the overview. Now you could put this kind of in any of the models we talked about. So let me remove that, and let's talk about these grates. Are awesome. I mean, stainless, carbon, but these are just beefy grates that I'm going to pick them up and show them to you. I mean, that's pretty cool stuff. I think this is heavy gauge. This is the Phantom series. I think it has a lot of good uses. We got the rotisserie bar on here again, and then see this funky rack? I mean, this is for all assorted things. So I would put drumstick legs in here. I would put, jalapeno poppers, things like that, or even a smaller, tiny S grate just for holding delicate things. Whether you want to hold a baked potato up there or something small of that sort. Really, I mean, this is one of the smartest shelves I've seen in a number of years in the appliance world. So I think that's great. We go again, high sear zone on here again. You're going to see upwards of great heat, and you got that same heavy grate that I am a huge entire fan of. So I mean, what I like is I love stainless. I'm not going to lie, but I think this is cool for outdoors because a lot of individuals, a lot of customers make a mess on a grill. Grill's never super clean, and once it's backlit, nothing's cooler than this. So another great piece. Other than that, I think it rounds it out. There is a little handle right here in matte, but that'll hold a few tools. Not much in there, but still a great, cool look. A lot of accessories. Napoleon really, in these three, there's 3 grills, 3 different things, but I think, with all 3 of these is a really good starting point to get your grilling. Choose which one's best for you, and then kind of determine which one you like the best. Thank you so much from Don's Appliances.